Bonjour mes amis, aujourd'hui nous sommes au... No, just kidding. We're today at the World War II fort in Aubin Neufchateau. It's a Belgian fort built in the, I guess, 1935, 1930s anyway, to protect the city of Liège. And there are a lot of reenactors here. We're on top of the fort, but I'll show you around after this intro. I hope you enjoy the video. While we walk to the entrance of the fort, I'll provide you some information. The fort of Aubin Neufchateau was built in April 1935 and inaugurated on May 9, 1937. Here we see, just outside the fort, the monument to the fallen soldiers. The fortress of Aubin Neufchateau is one of the 16 forts of the fortified ring around Liège that were intended to protect the city against possible enemy attacks. Blue indicates forts constructed during 1988 till 1991. Those in red were constructed in the 1930s. During World War II, this fort played a crucial role. After the fall of the Aubin fortress, it protected the fortresses of Bataille and Bataille. For 11 days, the garrison of the fortress of Aubin Neufchateau managed to block the 2,000 German soldiers from the walls. During this period, they suffered artillery and aerial bombardments, followed by 23 infantry attacks. Suffocation and a lack of ammunition meant that the fort was captured on May 21, 1940. In the 11 days that the fort held out, it fired 15,000 shells. In 1942, the fort hosted tests with German secret weapons. This is the visitors' entrance of the event. Now we arrive within the walls of the fortress. And here we see the entrance B3. Note the damage on top of the bunker. This organization even recreated this cafe display. Right in front of us is the food trucks and the military fair area. Now we come to the entrance of the reenactment area, which is located on top of the fort. Here on the left we see a Vickers Utility Tractor Type B, which originated in Great Britain in 1928 as a caterpillar tractor for light artillery. The slightly larger B version you see here was produced in Belgium under license by SA des Ateliers de Construction des EA Familiareux from 1936. In May 1940, the Belgian Army had more than 900 Vickers utility tractors. Its main task was to pull the 47mm anti-tank gun FRC model 1932. And this is the FN M12 motorcycle, manufactured from 1937 to 1940 by the Belgian company Fabrique Nationale de Herstal, primarily for use with a sidecar. Now we go to the area of the Allied displays and vehicles. Right in front of us, we see the impressive hospital of the Army Nurse Corps. With the hospital beds on the right and the operating room on the far left in the back. Here we see the display of the Bataille des Ardennes 44-45. They take care of the checkpoint, so opening the barrier for all vehicles that enter the Allied area. Here we see a half-track, produced by the United States during World War II. Its design drew upon half-tracks imported from France in the 1930s, employing standard components supplied by US truck manufacturers to speed production and reduce costs. It saw wide use in World War II, chiefly by the United States, but also by its allies. Here we come to the display of the US Army Sanitary Corps. The organization enrolled newly commissioned officers with special skills in sanitation, sanitary engineering, in bacteriology, or other sciences related to sanitation and preventive medicine, or who possesses other knowledge of special advantage to the medical department. Nice to see all those US stands next to each other, nicely in a straight line. Notice also the great lightning poles that are also equipped with speakers to provide information and music during the day and an illuminated area in the evening. Here we see the headquarters stand of the 101 Airborne Division, the Screaming Eagles, an air assault infantry division of the United States Army that specializes in air assault operations. Here are a number of World War II US Dodge trucks together, of which 2 WC-45 ambulances. Speaking of ambulances, this US Jeep certainly catches my attention. It has been easily converted with 2 stretchers at the top, so that the Jeep can be used as wounded transport. Really beautiful. And if you look carefully in the distance, you will see a World War II BIII bridge, specially built here for this event. Later in this video you can take a closer look at the bridge, while I drive over it with my motorcycle with sidecar. And if you want to know more about the BIII bridge, be sure to watch my video of the Molse 60. It can be found in my playlist or the link in the description. Now we arrive at the 3 tents of the Russian reenactors of the group 3e Brigade ASBL. Here is the display of Russian medical equipment. Some troop tents, and a little further their base tent.
Dankeschön.
And thank you for the Russian snack. And this is the beautiful display of reenactment group Utah Remember Group. Their HQ display is installed mainly in their squad tent with original equipment. The telephone centers are in perfect working order, which allows them to offer an interactive and educational display for the public. And this is a beautiful original German DKW RT100 motorcycle in sand yellow. And I think these medics had just given an IV to a wounded US soldier. This display provides an overview of various World War II propaganda posters and flyers. Oops, I almost fell over a landmine. And sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't just let this moving original German Kettenkraftrad, a half-track motorcycle, and the Volkswagen Kubelwagen pass by without filming them. Okay, back to this US display with two mortars here and the British white canvas landmine markers at the bottom. And here we see a large collection of hand grenades, booby traps, explosives, detonators, and so on. Now we come to the first display of reenactment group WWII with the subject sabotage and resistance. Their second display is about the Independence Front, one of Belgium's larger resistance movements, and a brief explanation using objects and photos about the concentration and extermination camps. The third display is about food, rationing, and the black market under occupation. And this is their Red Ball Express display. And we end the Allied terrain with this M29 Weasel, a World War II tracked vehicle designed for operation in snow. Built by the Studebaker, Weasels were also used in sandy, muddy, and desert terrains. And here we see the Vickers Utility Tractor with the 47mm anti-tank gun in action. Here we see Citroën traction used as a German staff car. Now we're going to take a look at the German Wehrmacht displays and vehicles of reenactment group the Panzer Division. Now we come to the second German reenactment group, the 3rd Panzer Grenadier Regiment 8. With their displays a motorcycle with sidecar. And here on the right we see the 16 Zelt stand of the 352 Volksgrenadier Division. And on the left is a Sonderkraftfahrzeug 221, a smaller and lighter armed version than the 222 that we saw earlier in this video. And now we come to my display. Sanitätsabteilung 352 with my Red Cross sidecar on the right. And my small lazaret, a field hospital, on the left. And last but not least, the displays and vehicles of Kampfgruppe Böhm, with here on the left, camouflaged, an MG nest and mortar pit. The original BMW motorcycle and Citroën U23 truck are also present. And of course their fully equipped kitchen and dining area cannot be missed. And we end with these vehicles. A solo motorcycle, a motorcycle with sidecar, and of course the beautiful Mercedes convertible officer's car. On Saturday and Sunday, a demonstration of the attack on the fort was given to the public.
Weiter! Ladung! Bereit! Weiter, weiter! Gegen die Mauer! Entdeckung! Damen de vlucht. Vamos. Simon. Winter! Waffen fertig. Gewehr fertig. Los. Ja. Jawohl. Tube debout. Attention, attention. Auftreten! Los! Weiter, weiter! Abnehmen! Waffenkontrolle!
Saturday afternoon, it was time to take the sidecar for a ride past all the displays on top of the fort. And here we finally see the BIII bridge up close. And as I promised before, I'm going to drive over it. Sunday morning, a battle was planned at the C2. We drove over there by truck. So by the way, This is the first time I'm going to use my body cam in the form of a flashlight. So hopefully the video footage will work out.
Ja, ja, op rang.
Gewehr, abnehmen. Hier, euch. Stillstellen! Recht, euch! Augen gerade, aus!
Papier bitte.
Papier? J'en ai pas. Je sais pas boutonner au-dessus, regarde, engueule-moi.
Papier bitte.
Jawohl.
Bitte. Alles gut.
Dankeschön.
Alarm! Alarm!
Was wil je bedoelen?
Nein!
Foutu. Kapot.
Tué, ok.
Kapot.
Nog? Nog?
Noch. Nein, ich habe einen Verletzten. Ich brauche Hilfe. Hilfe!
Deckungsfeuer! Feuerschutz! Deckungsfeuer!
Mag. Rauf.
Ja. Nein.
Kan we capituleren, hè?
Ja.
Nee, jong.
Helm af.
Een zijpistool nog bij.
Auf die dann! Auf! Ist alle raus? Ja. Gut.
Er lebt noch. Nein. Verletzt ihn.
Non, c'est blessé. Il est mort.
Hang omhoog. Hände hoch.
Machen Sie gut, du Schwein.
Er lebt.
Okay.
Er lebt.
Helm op de grond.
Entschuldigung.
Aufkommen, Hände hoch.
Ah, du bist gut. Scheiße.
Keine Gefechtshandlungen mehr, scheiße! Idioten!
Nichts sagen. Ist durch. Eine Runde. So. Papier.
Nein! Hier kijken!
We gaan naast elkaar staan, anders doen ze niks. Blijf maar staan.
Wat?
Une bière et de l'eau.
Grote zwijn. Ok. On prend tout le monde, on désarme tout le monde les mecs. On désarme tout le monde. On les met en colonne. Celui-ci en premier.
Seulement.
Bouge pas. On le met là. Tu te tiens. Bruno. Il bouge tout de suite.
Schieße weiter.
Deuxième.
Schieße weiter.
Tirez. Il n'y a plus rien. Grote Schweine. Geld zu Teufel. Faschistische Schweine. Toya, tu me mets en ligne. On part en direction. Maintenant. Abchecken. Ist drehen. Dabei. Ja, dabei, weiter.
Alles gut.
left me there if you want. And just, so you know.
I want to heal your head. Setzen Sie sich.
Désolé, mais. Abschicken.
Sani, komm mit. Wir müssen gehen.
Nein, nein, nein. Die Verletzte.
Ja, wir müssen gehen.
Nein, 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 die Verletzte.
Ja, es macht nichts, Mensch. Wir machen dich doch fertig. Du gehst in die Gulasch-Archipel.
Gut.
Gut.
Alles gut.
Willst du laufen? Ja. You can up.
You're laughing.
Come on. Come on.
Давай, kurwa, давай!
En dan een biertje. Een bier.
Ja. Nein, nein! Ich schießen!
Bist du tot? Nein, nein. Du bist nicht tot. Ah, okay.
Nicht erschossen worden.
Scheiße Russe.
Ja, der Arm.
And to end this great weekend, Schütze Busch took me and Reinhard in a Sonderkraftfahrzeug 221 for a ride around the terrain. And of course, it's time to get back in time.
Dankeschön. Dankeschön.
Ja! Ey, hast du gesehen, wie gut?
And again, thanks to the organization for another great event. We again had a great time here. It was my first time here, but I definitely will be back for the next edition.
Dankeschön.
So I just have to say, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit the bell button.